Thanks. We talk all the time on the Approved Home Pro Show about inspiring, educating, and empowering our viewers to really just take control of their home improvements, which is precisely why I am at Thompson Building Materials today here with Derek Pritchett, the general manager. Derek, tell us a little bit about Thompson and the showroom and what we're looking at here.
Well, here we've created a home to allow the consumer to come in and experience the materials firsthand. So it's a setting that they're familiar with their own home, and they can look, feel, and touch the materials that they would consider for their own home. And
this is basically a full home. We're starting here in the kitchen, and we're really going to talk about all the different textures and looks and feels and how they can come together. Why don't you walk us through the kitchen here?
Well, here on the countertop is traditionally you'll see like a lot of granite being used in countertops. This is a limestone countertop. It's a medium density limestone, so it will definitely take the durability of pots and pans and not get nicked up and scratched up. Very important for the kitchen. This has a sealer on it that darkens it up a little bit. It gives it more of a gray tone. Very popular color that we're seeing right now. A lot of grays being used in a lot of the design, interior and exterior.
I did learn that from our design pro, Robin Wilson Carrier.
We've got a little bit of a gray tone still in the cabinetry on the veneer that picks up and really softens the stone with the wood grain texture of the cabinets. On the lower cabinets, the upper cabinets here, we've gone with a lighter color with a white acrylic finish, and it really breaks up the overall weight of the furniture pieces, if you will, of the cabinets.
It definitely does. Are you seeing a lot of that where people are doing top high and low cabinets that are mismatched? They obviously go together, but...
Absolutely. It goes well together. As long as they complement one another, it's okay to, everything doesn't have to be too matchy-matchy.
Right.
The backsplash here, we've got a porcelain subway tile being used here with the glass tile. You'll see it's a very rectilinear to give you the striping, not only the striping effect here within the backsplash on the glass tile, but the porcelain tile, the subway, gives it that very length.
Yeah, it really draws out the cabinet, the length of the cabinets, and I love the contrast between the accent tiles and the subway tiles. And speaking of lines,
over here with the brick, what we've done here on the brick feature wall within our kitchen, we've taken the brick in a normal traditional brick installation. It's a half bond, you'll see, but the horizontal joint, you notice, will be raked. And the head joint here, it's called a head joint on the end of the brick, is flushed. So it gives you that very striping look and feel, again, carrying with that linear design and style and sleekness of the overall kitchen.
And that does definitely break it up from what people mostly think of as a fireplace wall, traditional brick. This is such a radical difference. So we moved over to the study, and I have to say, Derek, this is my favorite part. I love this brick wall in the back here.
Absolutely. Here, in this study, we've taken and used a limestone shelf with a chiseled face to give it a lot of texture. On the back of the shelving here, we've got LED lighting to give it some depth and definition to the overall bookshelf space.
And that lighting does a ton for that chiseled face of the limestone.
Absolutely. And the back wall, you'll notice the brick herringbone detail. That's the same brick that we use in the fireplace on the other side of the room here, but tie the whole room together in the space. And then down here below with the wood grain on the cabinetry, it's again to bring in the highlights of the gray and the brown used in the brick.
And I learned at the Fall Home and Garden Show from one of our ASID designer friends that's called greige.
I guess so.
Let's move on to one of my other favorite rooms. So here in what is probably the coziest room in the Thompson Building Materials showroom, in the lounge, there are some key elements we definitely need to talk about, beginning with this incredible floor space, which is designed to look like an area rug would function, but it's part of the building materials.
Yeah, the designer did a great job here. A lot of people have a very open floor plan, and it's difficult defining spaces. Here he's taken the flooring material with a tile border and a natural stone infield, which is a different material than the rest of the flooring, and it really defines the space.
It really does, and it's such a creative use of materials that people may not have thought of without seeing it here firsthand for themselves.
Something that I wouldn't have considered until I saw the designer's ideas, and it's a great way to incorporate natural stone into your interior of your home.
Absolutely. And what about these wood beams up top that I love so much?
The styrofoam would be, yes, they're in fact styrofoam. They can be used interior or exterior. They were used just to give us some depth and definition into the overall space here. And it was a little challenging with the height of the room here, with going 13 feet. And the designer did a great job on lowering that height element and making it very comfortable.
It definitely feels cozy in here. We have seen so many key elements today that are creative and are maybe not what you would have thought of if you hadn't seen it yourself. If you are thinking about doing any kind of home improvement building project, you have got to come and get inspired at Thompson Building Materials. Where are you guys located?
We're in 6618 Federal Boulevard, just right east of downtown San Diego, in the College area.
This showroom was designed for homeowners. The staff at Thompson will help walk you through any ideas and sell you what's possible. Back to you guys in the studio.